Band was first introduced to me when I was in 5th grade, and we went through a series of instruments and we tried out for different ones. They had me pat different rhythms to see if I was going to be a percussionist, and that was a close one. But my main strong point was the mouthpiece for a trumpet.
He was a different person when he held the trumpet. He had this confidence about him that he'd never had before. And even as a little boy, I could see that.
It didn't take me too long to realize that the trumpet would be something I would stick with, because I did very well my first chair test, and from that point I knew the trumpet was something special to me, and I just kind of connected with it, and I have ever since. Well, I enjoy concert band to a degree, but I really enjoy jazz band way more than I do concert band. Well, it's kind of funny how I got into jazz, because I wasn't actually a jazz player when I started playing. I was put into the Metro Praise Youth Orchestra jazz band, and they kind of just put me in it, knowing I was a decent player, and that kind of got me rolling on the jazz. And it caught my attention, I enjoyed it. It was way more fun than concert band, so I'd say that's what got me hooked, and I've been pretty good at it. I wouldn't say I had too much experience with marching beforehand, because there was this little marching clinic we went to when I went to North Oaks. It didn't have much, it didn't really set me up too well, because when I went to Birdville, there was a different technique used to march. But I'd say I caught on pretty quick to the technique and the way they march there. Marching band can be different in various ways, because it's very much like uniform. It's like military. You don't just sit down and perform, and you march shows and different pictures on a football field for an audience. The kind of career I'm striving for is a part-time musician. As far as main career, I want to be a nutritionist, but music is definitely taking me a long way, and I'm planning to keep going with it.
I have seen band, just music overall, positively affect him in a lot of ways, in organizational ways, in him looking towards the future, as opposed to just the here and now, because he knows that he wants to go someplace with his music, so I have seen it affect him positively.
There's plenty of times and different moments in my band life that I've kept close to my heart. But I'd say my most special moment is when I played Mary Had a Little Lamb for my very first chair test, and I got the results saying I was first chair. And from that very moment on, I knew the trumpet was special to me.
A more recent memorable moment would be when he participated in St. Louis with the high school marching band, and just seeing them come out on the field and they made finals, and seeing them for that final performance and knowing the emotion that was going on inside of him. I knew that, and as a mom, it was just a really proud moment.
Gosh, life without band. I'm not too sure how that would look, actually, because I can't really picture it any other way. Music has always been my big thing, so I honestly don't know how it would look without it. I would say band has a pretty big place in my heart. It's helped me a lot, because it teaches you how to be dedicated to a certain thing, and to strive and to be diligent. You have to be dedicated, you are strict, you're disciplined. In a very subtle way, it teaches you very good life lessons.